What is up, guys? GiantsNami01 here with another FIFA 17 comparison video, but this one's going to be a little bit different. Rather than having two different skill moves we're going to be comparing just the stop and turn, which is a great 4-star skill move, one of my favorite skill moves in all FIFA 17, but there's two variations of the stop and turn. If you have a 4-star skiller, he will do the 4-star variation, which is the Berba Spin. If you have a 5-star skiller, he will do the 5-star variation, which is the McGEADY Spin. Both done exactly the same way. But there are some differences between the two moves, and there's some times where you can do the 4-star variation, the Berba Spin, with a 5-star skiller. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about the differences and which one's better in which situations. We're going to go in complete detail in this video. As always, though, make sure to check out all my previous tutorials and make sure to check out all my other comparison videos in order to help improve your FIFA 17 game. Alright, so let's get into the similarities and the differences between the two variations. Obviously, similarity is the same move. It's done by pressing the same buttons, guys. It's a stop and turn in general, but obviously the 4-star variation would be the Berba and the 5-star variation, the McGeady Spin. They're both great for switching directions. That's the whole point of this move. Whenever you need to really switch directions, that is when they're good. They're good for cutting inside, cutting in on goal. Whenever you see an opening and you want to get to it quickly and do a really sharp angle into that opening, this is a great move to do. Either variation will work great for that. Now, the differences between these two moves, guys, again, the Berba Spin is a little bit slower. It's a little bit more precise with its angle. It's really a good 90-degree angle. It really allows you to stop on the dime, guys. It's a 4-star skill move compared to, obviously, the McGeady Spin, which is the 5-star variation, so you have to be a 5-star skiller. Now, the McGeady Spin is the opposite of the Berba. It's a little bit faster. They're both really fast. They both allow you to maintain your speed for the most part, but the McGeady Spin does it a little bit better. And the angle is not as precise to 90 degrees. It's more around like 75-degree angle, not quite that really precise 90-degree angle the Berba Spin has. Now, the very important thing is, how do you do the Berba Spin when you have a 5-star skiller? How do you make him not do the McGeady Spin? Since they're both done with the same input, you would think you can't do the Berba Spin. It's actually very easy. If your player is going full speed, he will do the Berba Spin. If he is not going full speed, then he will do the McGeady. But he cannot do it if he's running full speed ahead. Alright, so let's look at the similarities, guys, to go a little bit more in details with that. So like I said, they're both done the same way. Up and to the right if you want to exit to the right, or up and to the left if you want to exit to the left. Again, guys, but you can't think about it as just up. You want to think about it as forward. So forward in the direction you are running, and either 90 degrees to the right of that direction, or... But here we're going to see some examples. This is a great move for cutting inside, like I said, one of the greatest uses. Here is a situation where I actually do the McGeady Spin. You can see that my opponent is trying to overplay me. He's trying to cut me off, and I'm quickly trying to cut inside into the goal, into a great position to score the goal. For both moves, it doesn't matter if it's the McGeady, it doesn't matter if it's the stop and turn. Both moves will work great in this situation. Since I wasn't going full speed that time, I was able to do the McGeady Spin since he is a 5-star skiller. Here again, this time I'm doing it to cut inside. Once again, this turns out to be the McGeady Spin, but both of them work great in this situation. Again, a little bit quicker with the McGeady Spin, but it allows you to really attack those openings. Whenever you want to switch directions, attack an opening. I saw an opening towards the middle of the pitch into a better position to score. I do this move. But now let's go into the differences between these two moves. Here you're going to see the Berba Spin, guys, and very, very important. Again, he's cutting me off, but with the Berba Spin, he does a much more precise angle. It's a little bit slower than what you guys saw previously with the McGeady. It's a little bit slower to actually do the move, finish the move. The animation that occurs in FIFA 17 is a little bit slower, but it's much more precise and is a really, really tight 90-degree angle. He really stops on the dime, takes a really sharp angle, plants his foot down, and is able to move completely without taking any extra steps, and that really, really confuses defenders. While here you're seeing the McGeady Spin, and you can just see the animation is a lot quicker, you maintain a lot more speed, and your angle isn't quite as forced in 90 degrees. He doesn't necessarily plant his foot completely and stop completely. It's just more of a fluid motion, fluid animation. So overall, guys, very, very important. You can only do both of these moves with a 5-star skiller. If you want to do the Berba Spin with a 5-star skiller, just make sure to be running at full speed. He will do the Berba Spin and he won't do the McGEADY Spin. Both of these moves extremely, extremely good for cutting inside, cutting in on goal, and switching directions. Definitely do recommend that you guys incorporate both of these moves, both of these variations into your game, into your FIFA 17 game. If you want a situation where you want to be more precise with your angle, do the Berba Spin if you have the option of doing both moves. If you want to be a little bit quicker, maintain your speed, and be able to really blow by and catch them off guard, do the McGEADY Spin. But of course, you can't go wrong with either one of these moves. But that is it, guys. I hope you guys liked this episode. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and share with all your friends. Click on one of these boxes to check out some of my other series, including my tutorials, including this stop and turn tutorial, which goes much more into detail, my top 5 moves, like my top 5 skill moves, my ultimate team videos, and my formation guides. And of course, click in the middle to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future tutorials or tip videos. Thank you guys so much.